Hey, this is Blind Fox and welcome at my recording of Farming Simulator 25. We are building the pirate ship or the playground, depending on what you call it. And we have just run out of wool for our fabric production, so we'll just stop it at the moment. We might have to actually buy a bigger fabric mill or spinnery. It's not as expensive, but I've got other things to do and we'll run the little one as long as we can. We are almost out of stuff for our cotton, our rope, and we might have finished one rope, I think. Looks like it. We were sadly paused, I didn't realize it the previous time. So we didn't get that produced, but we are still running the stuff for our canola oil, that is still progressing. Let's see if we can buy anything. What we do need to do today is get our cotton sewn. This one, is this the I think that's the one we don't. I don't know, is this I think this is the sugar, the rice one, is it? Yeah, I think this is the rice one. We haven't really seen the rice harvester yet. Nothing else we want. Yeah, is this the rice harvester? I think this is the rice harvester. Or is there something else that you harvest with this? Because I can't really, I'm not sure what this crop type is. Or is that some other thing? Let's see. It doesn't have a tooltip, which is annoying, because you have to know the pictures, and that is what I struggle with this game, is I don't know all of your pictures. Yet. And there is such a lot of, yeah, that's the rice harvester. Very nice. So you can see here we, where are we? There we go. We need to plant cotton today. We also most likely will sell some other stuff. We'll go and hop. Oh, don't do that. Come on, let's see where, if there's any wool we can gather. Oh, sorry, rope we can have. Did we go to the right place? No, we did not. Did we? No, we didn't. Where did we end up? Not where we wanted to. Definitely not. I should read. Come on, visit. Let's see. Come on. Why doesn't it want me to visit? The hell? See, visit there, but why can't I visit? It's because I am there with the I can just hop over there. We are already here, and it picks that up. Let's see, is there any warm rope? Yes, there is rope. One thing of rope. We are of course again going to run out of things to make rope with. Which is annoying because we have to run both factories, but I think there might be enough, I'm not sure. It might be enough to make another rope. But yes, we'll see. Definitely we'll have to take some rope to our spinnery. We'll pop over here and see what's going on here. So this is where we are. We still need 2 rope. We're on stage 1 of 19 different states. So even if you don't screw up like I did, it will take you a while. And not really screw up, but you have to have a lot of cotton, more than we literally had, because you need 12 rope to begin with, and we are going to need a lot of rope. We are busy just delivering stuff for the planks and the wood and the planks long, just to get a lot of stuff delivered. It doesn't, you can over deliver, of course. This does look as if it changed some, doesn't it? Was this always there? Did it appear later on? Let's see. Is this new? I can't remember if this was there previously. But definitely there is rope. I think this might be new. I think that might be new. So definitely we will do something about that. Here we can load some more on our trailer. But firstly we are going to take yellow tractor. See, is yellow tractor, what does it have? Oh, it's got that behind it. Let's just check out, can't remember what did our wood say. Did we check our wood? No, our wood is still fine. And we can actually now do some repairs on the farm. We do have place if we want to put the spinnery, if we want to have money to buy the spinnery later on. Or not the the spinnery. We can put it down here where we dump all of this stuff at the moment. We'll just zoom in that I can actually try. It is a bit dark to play at the moment because it's also February, but and we can only plant in day, but we can fix our equipment in the darkness. I know I need a shed to put all my equipment in. Yes, I know that. We do know it because everything is still just standing around. And it's difficult to drive in the conditions as is. But we'll just crash into here. We want to get this fixed. In our own little thing. So can you only fix here and paint? You can only repair. Oh, you can customize. Good. Yes. Now these things really need repainting. These are oh so old. So you can see there we can customize all of the stuff. Front weight, standard. So we can customize all of our stuff. I wonder, do I have the best engine in here? See, what does it say? HP 40? No, HP. Here's HP. Done. Where's the horsepower? Power, yeah, there we go. 180 to 100, 125, 160. So do we have the correct one in? Yeah, it looks like that is the one we actually do have in. So we've got the best engine available. And we have the sensors on here anyhow. And now that it's fixed, and it's getting lighter. We can't plant yet. But while we are here, let's just hop out and see our what's in here. Do we have silage? We do. 14. Grass, not yet. So we've got one load of silage in here. The rest is still grass. And because they are all over yonder, there in the distance, you can't get there to you can't enter this place. This thing here needs to be, I need to pick it up with the lime spreader and move it. So we can of course go and do a nice little delivery. We'll just see what the silage price is. I mean, I don't have to deliver it today or in the month of February. So this is February year 4. We started in year 1. I didn't start at year 0. I might need to do that, rename my videos, but we haven't been doing this for long. I think this is only the 10th or the, if so, that long we've been doing this. So this is not the one we want. I think that one is over there. Yeah, we want the orange one because we need the planter, not the seeder. We need the planter. Now the planter is for cotton and some other stuff, which we will see if we are connecting here. I think this thing can pull it. Yeah. We have don't have such a lot of seeds in here. This can do. Green beans, corn, sorghum, sunflowers, soya beans, sugar beet and cotton. We'll go and pick up some seeds. I think we've got enough seeds around the place. You can't unload seeds. And yes, I know this is grass. We'll just plant over it. I don't think the grass would be ready to harvest anyway. I don't think you can harvest grass. They don't grow this time of year as far as I know. There we go. No, they don't. And that damned field. Oh, come on, did I drive in here again? Why if I just pull back like that, then it's fine with this. Hop out, go and unload my seeds. Unload, we need some seeds. So silage bales we can unload just in a wee bit. Still grass. Got some canola oil in there. I think we've got seeds in here. Liquid, no. Liquid, lime. We don't have seeds. I thought we did. I really thought we had some seeds in the place. Let's just do a quick little run through and see, do we have seeds in here? Is there seeds anywhere that we might not have seen them? I don't see that there is some seeds, but I hope this might be enough to do one field off. And we got that other stationary thing on. Okay, so this is the big field of cotton that we're going to do. Okay, let's turn you on. Turn Off, yes, so it can do. The sensors is on. We are on cotton. Oh, now it wants to unload, but other times it doesn't. Hang on. Before we do that, let's just unhook you and see if we can cross-load. And one of these didn't want to unload last time, if I'm not mistaken. It might be this one. We'll just drive between those two so that we can access that one. There we go. We'll just make some waves. There we go. Then we'll turn that way. Forward that way. That way. No, there we go. So do you have an unload? Yes, it does. The other time I didn't know why it didn't want to unload seeds for me. So this will plant all of the other crops. Your grass, your... Aye. Okay, so this one will do... Let's see. Grass. Peas. I wonder why peas and beans are not the same seed there. Spinach, wheat, barley, oats, canola, long grain rice, oil radish, basically the rest. But I think beet, I don't know where beet is. Is beet its own plant, or I'm not sure. But it's interesting, some stuff you need a seeder for, other stuff you need planters for. I'm not always sure which is which. But soy, interestingly, you can harvest with the harvester we have. A lot of these crops need different harvesters. There we go, so at least we've got enough seed now, at least to make a start of it. We might run out of seed. You can of course use the different seeds on the different things. They all use the same seed. You don't have seed for this and seed for that, you just use seed. The only things that have different things is the poplars and the trees and such. They have... Oh, come on, you idiot. Okay, there we go. In... Oh, come on. In... What's it now? Will it refill? Hang on, do I need to actually be closed again so that it can? I'm not always sure which one to use for what. What if U is... Okay, yes, you are active, yes. Is it N I need? What is this? No, come on, it's not that. But we need to load you with seed. Or... And it's always something you have to do with this stuff. Or, come on. Okay, now I've got this thing in the field. I should have figured what if it doesn't do what it should do. And I'll go and get the forklift to pick it up. Okay, we've got our sensor switched on. Okay, everything is ready. We are on cotton, and let's get our man started. Do not do that. We'll take this to our... Oh, I think this is in the way. We'll move... Oh no, it's plants. Good. Now we do have a problem. A big one. Which is called the trim lines on the one field that doesn't want to remove. We've got a lot of fields. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fields to plant today. We'll just put you in here. Okay, it did fall off. So our problem is we do have competing interests for wool at the moment because we don't have all of the cotton we need. We've got both the spinnery and the wool dudes using, or the cloth dudes, the spinnery and the rope dudes using wool, which is a bit complicated. Because we've got now 2 people want wool. We can add more sheep, which is possible. There is space to do so behind these. It would have been better if I could just have make a bigger field in the beginning, but we didn't know how much we needed. Besides that, we sort of used that field to store the olive oil, but I could use the other field to do the same thing. So anyway, this spinnery is too slow for our needs, but I don't know if we have enough wool to keep a bigger spinnery working at the time, or at this time. There we've got some canola ready, looks like. We'll just go pick that up. Then we'll go and let's just see how much our other stuff is going to be ready. When it's going to be ready. Just want to put it in, lift it up, tilt it back, and let's drive. So this thing is much more maneuverable than the tractor is. And we do hope we've got still enough. Have we checked on our wool lately? Or not our wool, our spinning, our mill here. Well, yeah, I don't know if this will have enough. Sadly, last time it was paused, I didn't realize it, and when I realized it, it was a bit late. So for every 20 we get free. So divide that by 2, it's 500. For every... So divide that by 20, it's 500, it's 50. Let's see. Move it one back. So divided by 2, it's 50. Take away a 0, it's give me 0.50. Why doesn't it want to work when I want to do this? So it's 5, so it's 500. So for every 500, 20 times, oh no, I'm not going to even try. hang on, that divide by 2, 0.5 divided by that. Move 1 back. So it's 50. 50 times 3 is 150. So we might need some more bales there as well. So I'm not really into the maths. I'm so not wanting to do this with mine. Let's see if we, I don't think we can get, I don't know if we tried with this one before. If we did try with the forklift. Can't remember. Let's see, can we, I think we tried with the tractor to remove this. I don't think we tried with the forklift, I can't remember. Oh yeah, we did try with the forklift and it's just not there. So I will need to come and pick it up with the lime thing. Now let's see what the selling price is for silage. Silage. Now selling price is how much? We want to sell it at the animal. We don't want to go all the way for. Well, God, let's see who's giving me the best price here. Actually, the animal, it's 224. It was 222. Why is it 224? 27. Ah, no, yeah. Is it a 222 or a 27? Yeah, I don't know why it says it's cost better there and not, but it's fine. We can go and park this thing where it should be. And we'll load all of this up later. See, I can add some more sheep in this place where we park all of our stuff, but it would have been better just to extend our current sheep pasturage. Good, we are still planting cotton. Alright, what do we need? Okay, this thing will need rolling when we are done. We're also gonna do some weed spraying. I really wanted to do this more economically, or more a bit more bio-friendly. So there is on that. We'll need to spray some stuff there. We'll see how it seed. It should seed differently because we've got the sensors on the equipment. The tractor has got the sensor on it, and I'm sure the other stuff also has got the sensors on it. I don't know why it doesn't seed as it should. I might next year have to plant grass on my cotton fields, which actually, see when we harvest this. Where's this thing? Cotton we harvest there. November. Now, if as I harvest, as I complete my harvest, maybe plant grass again. Can't remember when I plant, but if we harvest here and I finish everything here, I can plant grass and it might be ready to harvest. I want to plant at least that one field. I want to do grass on it to see if I can't remove the trend lines from it. If this doesn't remove it, this here. Because it's a real bother at the moment not being to have that trim lines on the field. We ploughed it because that's what they said. If the trend lines doesn't go away, plough it. We ploughed it. And it is still there. I was going to make that other thing one big... No, I don't want you. Leave you just there. Now that will be a bother to pick up later. Oh, I think when you look this thing at the wrong angle. I really wish I was better at this. So this is not really geared for people, but if you, I will get commentary on how this stuff handles for people with vision that's not as good, and it really sucks. My graphics is currently medium, and it's a bit difficult to play sometimes, especially if the graphics is higher. More games that has got more what to say, artificial or more comic looking, an animation looking, as in Disney, you know, more drawing like, does play easier. "14, yes, start." We'll unload all of these 14. We'll get in our tractor again. We'll unload that. And we'll hopefully not drive it all into the, yeah. Well, we pick it up from this side first, so that we don't accidentally fall over into the pickup slot, because then it screws up. And this thing that you have to see your little wheels is difficult. So at least we'll get some lovely money from this. We'll get even more money from our wood, but this is so much easier to load. And no, I don't have any mods on here, so I don't have any auto load trailer and that stuff that you can just drive next to the pallets and they jump on your trailer automatically. We don't have those. Mind you, the bales also jump on some of the trailers automatically, but we don't have those. Which really sucks some if we don't have them, but what can I do? I'm not playing with any mods. This is the game unmodded. I hope we don't have, this is not I think the largest planter. What the planter we have is a direct drill planter, which means it can plant without having to cultivate first. I don't think that this is the biggest, but this is the one we could afford. The others was a bit more expensive. I'm not sure if there's another direct drill planter. So here, really here I could have just make a much bigger sheep pen. I don't want to break this one, because then I have to sell all my sheep and then I have to get them back, and then I have to and then I have to wait for them to grow up before they make wool. So truly just selling it will not work. There we go. Let's go and save this. Because we do know this game, it likes to screw around with you. I do not really want to do any contracts. Mind you, this ploughing one is very, very tempting. For 20, yes. For 20 I would plough this. It's field 24. Let's do this. Was for 20,000, yes. For 20,000 we can plough. We have no problem ploughing for 20,000. And see, I did got this here as well. This is one very big tractor, I must say. I don't know if we want it. If we can get a bigger cotton planter along the way, that would be good, very good. We might actually have to get a bigger cotton planter. Because it feels to me it takes ages just to plant the things. But we need a cotton harvester as well, which needs to be done. So I hope my workers drive better than they normally go. Okay, this one is driving, this one is doing its thing. This one is waiting. This one has done. I think we will deliver one bale of, or one pellet of rope. I don't think that one will make. Now that one won't complete the wool bale. Sorry, the rope bale. In. And if we get enough, which we might even buy the other little field as well. There we go. So we get about 20. Thousand for per load. If you play, there is this normal difficulty. If you play with the other difficulty, you get much more, and your stuff is also a bit cheaper. So that is waiting for us. We have to plough all of that. So not plough, we have to plant all of this still, and we are making progress, sort of. We are making slow progress, but it is doing its thing. Let's go hop in to the store. See, this is just not what we want. Headers. We want planters. I think we've got that one. If I'm not mistaken, it was 153,000. And there's this one, which we don't want. That one, let's see, can this... Oh no, this is wheel weight. That one. Wheel weights. Used to plant crops like and soya beans. No. Is this one also one? This is the expense of these stuff. Is this also a direct? Additionally, this cedar offers the to see directly. So this one has got a 18 meter width. This one here has got a 4 meter width. So this one is a big one. This one is 18 meter width, and can it do cotton? It can. But you see the price. You do see the price. So you see this one. It's big. It's massive. And we might want that later on. This is like something you might want. It's a whole 100 more expensive. So unless it comes down here, which it's not yet, we might not be able to afford it. Oh no, we don't want to leave it just there. We really could just, if we built the other 30 thing we need, which is the shed, we will have a much better, we'll have a place to store most of our stuff and to park our stuff around, because at the moment everything is just standing about. And then we have a proper place to put everything. We'll just park this here about. Yeah, we could have then go and borrow the big cedar. Let's start this one. And it is 9. So we might get everything done today. There we go, that thing is going. I hope we get everything done. I really didn't want to just go and hire the other planter. We will get money back for it. And I didn't want to go and buy the other planter. It wouldn't have been... say this just will not work. There's not going to be enough to literally make another one. But we can take this one over. Now you get a lovely lot of money for this. And if it was a bit more... I really wish the other forklift times will do this. Oh, come on, don't do that. Normal forklift, if you drive like, if you lift the pallet like this, it will be on the floor. In pieces. But then again, this is not how this forklift works. About... Oh, that's weird. This is the normal green trailer you get. We just removed the sides and painted it black for the occasion. because we could. So we'll drive you over here, dump this. As I say, I might just get another. I'm really thinking about getting more sheep. Yeah, this thing doesn't want to drive out of here. It tends to do that. I don't know when the thing will decide it's not driving. It's not that it's difficult to get there, it's the same thing. I'm supposed to have better GPS because I've got that other stuff. I bought the house with the telemetry thing on it, or whatever they call it. We've got the house with that and it still doesn't work. And again, we need a better cotton producer. There we go. We'll see how well we do. See, that thing just doesn't want to drive. I don't know why. It's on there. It could drive there. Could jolly well get there, but does it want to do so? No. And it's just down the road. It literally drives this damn thing down the road and get where we want. Still not? Hell. There we go. It doesn't. You can't get into this damn place. It doesn't. You can't deliver. It doesn't want to go there. It's terrible to try and get into that. Really, I think I'm really considering getting a better seeder. Just because this thing, and it's supposed to seed nice and evenly, which it isn't doing currently. We'll have to fertilize the field afterwards. See, it's supposed to seed this stuff nicely, sort of, and I've got the stuff turned on. It just doesn't want to show. I am considering getting another seeder. I am so considering it. We've got, not that we've got money to waste, people. We do not have money to waste. In fact, we really don't have money to waste. We absolutely don't have money to waste. But what would it cost me to lease? This thing will cost me 12,000 to lease. Like it's there. See, there's no extra stuff you can add, so let's lease this. I cannot buy it though. Yes. We'll lease it. We'll buy some seeds for it. We'll buy extra seeds because then we can load it up and we can buy. We'll send something to collect it later on. Yeah, you can wait a bit. This one needs to get itself to the store. So that it can go and collect our new planter that we are borrowing. Because yes, the other one is just might be too slow for us. And this is the difficult part, to get... It would be cool if you could have different tie downs. You know, you could have... And here is a problem. The shade, that's the reason why most of the trees went bye-bye on the farm. Besides the fact that we needed trees. Is shade doesn't help. This nice tree shady sun thing doesn't work. Difficult for me to see, to adapt quick enough. Driving is fine, but the adaptation between shade and non-shade, that is a tad difficult. There we go, and we got what? 12 and a bit for that. Almost just more or less what we paid to hire the seeder. Or lease the seeder. And you might think it's a really stupid thing to do, which, yes it is. Of course we already have a seeder, but inset costs can be high for cotton. I mean, it costs us 24. You get more money for the amount. You do get quite a nice bit of chunk of money. Let's just go pick up that stuff there. Good, it's on its way. We will of course pick up our seeds. We hope this thing can pull it. I haven't checked. Mind you, this tractor might not even be able to run this. I hope it does. Because I haven't checked. Wood. Yeah, I think this one might be able to run it. If I hope I remember correctly. Which tractor do we have? We have a what? We have a medium tractor, I think. Which one is ours? Which one is ours? Is this our tractor? Horsepower might not be enough, 200 to 300 horsepower, but we've got it on the highest, so we'll just hope now, won't we? Chiku, check there, I do like this animation. We make sure it is in cotton. We can do liquid fertilizer, but I don't think that is liquid fertilizer. Is that herbicide? I think that's actually herbicide. So while we are here, we can just as well fill up on liquid herbicide fertilizer. How much seed did we load? We load 49%. So we'll just get some more seed for this. We can unload it later. Although maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't. Oh, maybe I should. We hope we can unload it later. Bye. Yes. Yes. Go down to there. We want liquid fertilizer. I think that's the herbicide there. We'll buy you. We'll buy one of you because I don't know how much it will use. doesn't want to work that way. Let's just drive properly now. Or let's see, unpack this. This is much more fun than other stuff to unpack. Now we'll need plug there for the liquid fertilizer. Now what be that? Be that herbicide or be this liquid fertilizer? Apparently this be not the correct one. This be the other one. Okay. This I think is on the high end for this tractor to pull. As far as I can remember, we've got the correct engine on this. If I remember correctly. But yeah, troubling this dude might not be the correct engine. Which we will have to fix. So let's see, this thing is set to Y. There we go, and start. Now let's see. Now look at this. I think this tractor might be a bit light for this type of work. Why do I get that idea? But you can see we'll at least finish planting in a hurry. This definitely is the one. The only direct seeders I can, or planters I can find is this one and the one we are currently using. So let's see if this thing can start planting. We might also need to get a more heavy tractor. Couldn't just see here. This sensor's on. Is it on? I'm not sure. Is it on? So I hope the sensors are on. We'll see, does it apply properly? Let's hop over yonder and see. See, the seed doesn't change on this field as well. Neither does that. Let's just put you there. Turn on sensors, yes. Alt V. Yes, everything else is on, yes. So let's why isn't variable seed rate available? I wonder why. 1, 2, yes, let's just, so variable seed rate isn't available. But the sensor should now work for at least the nitrogen, I think. I think it should work for the nitrogen now. I hope. Or is there, wait, there's a slight variation in nitrogen. So at least that one does the spraying for us. This one does not, so we have to go over this with our normal stuff. Here's also something I might need to remove later. is that specific beehive. Well, let's hop down and run away from it. Here, why ain't it done here? Is this just not plowed? What is this? Is this nothing? Yeah, this is not plowed. Huh. Funny enough. I don't think this was here always. Don't know when this happened. I thought this was always a part of the thing. Oh well. So this one is done. I'm thinking I will just not use you. We'll go and spray some liquid fertilizer with you. We'll just drive you over somewhere and dump you. Well, we are here just have a little peek at our honey. We could have added solid fertilizer here, mind you. We could have done that. Just want to see how much honey there is. No, there is not enough honey yet. So we could have done that. Could have added solid fertilizer, I forgot. See, we haven't planted with that finger off. And yeah, we could have done some solid fertilizer there. I didn't see it, or I ignored it. Oh, come on, stop being an idiot. Just getting this thing lined up truly sucked magnificently. What do you have in here? Liquid fertilizer. There we go. I'm not a fan of doing liquid fertilizer. I really wanted to do a bit more organic, you know, but ended up not doing that. Oh, hang on. Let this switch you off. We want alter turn on there. Yes, and we want to use the workers to do that. And yep, we have seen this before and we might need to move away from it. You see here it does do its little spray thing. And this field is almost done. There is no variation in this really. Much more variation in some of the others. Not really. Well, that's how it looks. I really want this. If we're gonna use that big thing, we might just, and if we're gonna buy it someday, we might just, you know, get one very big field. It's much faster than using the others. Okay, you can just sit over there for a bit. Where's you? We've got around two things to load. Now here is where it gets tricky. The moment I want to line up another one, it becomes very, very, very tricky. Get these two in actual line with each other. Now I must say it does sort of look like the forklift is handling double palleting a bit better than the tractor was. Sometimes it just does not. But overall there is better to do it. It would be better to actually load them double. And this is where I have a problem with this driving in. Yes, I know I should have made this double. I am aware of that. And here, of course, we always have the double. You see this, I get there and then I screw up my foot. Get there and then it just screws up. This how I'm going to do it. Now we need to get this done. Then we immediately strap them down because we know they screw up. They sit there and wait. You can't just load something else and think, hey, we'll push it in place. No, it does not work that way. It screws up your whole plan. You sit there waiting to screw up. Waiting to tip off the wagon with your trailer. Just sitting there, wanting to screw up. I think this one is done. Yes. Alright. X. So that's done. It doesn't use a lot of seed. This one I like. Now variable seed rate doesn't work. I don't know if it doesn't work for all crops, but it doesn't work for this anyhow. Now we'll see how this thing seeds and if it gets rid of the tremor lines that way. I really want to make this one field, but I think that will have to wait really until we get another harvester done. This really could be one. I mean, I could do this one big field Okay, this is done. So fertilizing here. Okay, it did variable fertilizing and it didn't do there. That fertilizer didn't happen, and I think that seeding also didn't happen. So it didn't drive over that little bit. So we'll see how this does. We will of course take the other. I think we've got some solid, we can load some solid fertilizer in the other seeder. We'll just park you here. In some way I have to get a better place to store all of this stuff. I think you've got lime in you, if I'm not mistaken, but we'll get into the solid fertilizer, the other machine, and just go and... So it looks like if you got the big one, it does leave gaps. Because it didn't do so well there. So bigger isn't always apparently better. Oh. And then we drive into all of our equipment. Yes. Just pull it out of the way. Drive into it like crazy. So that we can break it all. So that's why I think I should get the... if I go for the big one, definitely I'm going to have to get a bigger field system going. Oh no, you are. You're just gonna get stuck there, aren't you? So let's just drive all over the place because we want to go and put some solid fertilizer. I don't think we have some here. I think we're done for all of those. We need solid fertilizer for this. And we'll go solid fertilize the rest of the field since it has already been fertilized. I'm not going to plow this up and plant cotton because it's not... Silage gives us a nice little profit every now and then. We have all of the equipment. I'm not going to sell all of the equipment. Yeah, but here is still this stuff because we played around with some stuff earlier. We tried to move the rocks or the stones, rocks, stones, or start. Yes, there we go. The bigger not always better for the big one. We might have to go and retouch some things and see if it will retouch. Normally at least it does some retouching. I think I just wonder why it didn't seed the other part, or if it couldn't because it's too big. We'll see what this one does. Come on, climb over there. Damn right. Really, I should make... There we can see there's some problems there. But that those little ploughing things, it's annoying. So I might decide next year, when we have done here, when we have got all of our stuff sorted, to make all of that one field. It's tempting. It's really tempting. Okay, let's just do E and see what happens. To detect the open spot on the field. And this thing's almost done. I wonder if it will do the inches of the field. Let's see, does it do that? Let's see. No, it goes. doing something. Yep, it's closing it up. We'll see if it just do the one bit. So, yeah, one thing definitely that I can say, if you have this one, keep the other one around, because you're not going to need it. Now, will it close? All of it? Will it do what? Will it just close this part? Let's see. It looks like it will just close this part. Good. So at least it will close it. Yep, it closes it. Well, it closes it. Lovely. And here we go. This one is doing some work. We'll come back to you. This one is also working. Well, it's almost done. We'll see if it will close that last little bit. It will, looks like. Oh, we do might want to close that bit. Is it gonna close all of it? Yeah, there we go. It's putting it down. Oh, looks like it did all. Did it all? Yeah, it did all. Good. Splendid. It did it all. It closed it all up. Let's see, will it now want to replant the whole field? I hope you don't want to replant the whole field. Oh no, it's done, yeah. It just positioned itself, but it is done. It didn't replant the whole field. Good! That is really good. So we know now that even if things doesn't want to finish, you really do need both of the planters if you want to have, because the one you plant the big field with and the other one you fill up all the gaps that it's leaving. Good, good, good. Now the roller really needs to be done. We'll just park there. Needs to be done with the other tractor. This one, it made a better attempt. It didn't plant all again. So that one is a bit small for our field. The one and the other one is a bit big for our field. It really should do a better job. I don't know why it doesn't want to do a perfect job, but well, is that thing? I don't think that one is plowed properly. Are you deciding to be done? I think so. Yeah, you decide to be done, so I will need to, I think, hire someone to fix your mistakes and stuff you might not have done properly, like. I don't know if that is done proper. Definitely need to fix that. Start. Let's see, is that done proper like? Oh no, there might be some missed things there. So let's get back to the yellow tractor and see if there is missing things. So definitely keep both your seeders, because if there is anything that the big one misses, the small one can go back and finish it. We'll leave it and see if there's anything missing. It's driving to where I'm not sure. See, here we have a screw up. This bit definitely a screw up. We'll have to come here in with the plow at some stage. We'll just leave it to do its thing. Definitely this field I'm going to make one big field of in the near future, because it will work better with the bigger equipment. It's screwing around there. Just doing a better job of it. We'll see how it looks on the on this. Well, we hope it's doing a job, and we hope it fixes whatever is broken. Oh, it's off. A bit hasty. There we go. So that is done. This apparently then isn't a problem. We do like our new farm thing. It's just yeah, there might or there might not be a problem here. And here you can still see the downed tram lines. This field definitely is going to be grassed after the next harvest. I don't care if I get any harvest out of the grass, I just want the damn thing grassed. Because it is becoming a total annoyance. Not just because it is hanging around screwing with my sensors. I do not like trim lines. I don't really care about driving over my crops at the moment. It's not a worry that I'm having. Let's take a long, this is a lot, but this thing is really maneuverable, but we are not as maneuverable as our machinery. We are having trouble with this. Yeah. We are definitely not as maneuverable as our machinery says. We've got that slight little problem that we call maneuverability, and then of course we'll spawn a new one. Want to work properly, come on. Don't do this today. This thing is stuck. That's the problem. There is some irregularities in the floor. I do not know where it comes from. Is it an inherent problem? Because I've had this thing on other places and it seems to have the same sticking problem. It seems to do the same thing. It sticks. It's literally in the same place. Just sticks in the same place everywhere. And whether or not you screw around with it, it tends to screw. Good, we can dump some more. I'm not exactly sure, as I say, how exactly much stuff we need. I know roughly how much. I think it's 96 of something and a lot of boards. But as I say, we can bring wood until we are done. People say one thing and then there might be changes in the game itself. You don't never know with this stuff that when does they decide what to do with it. It says 100 and something, there's 96 planks. A bit more of this, a bit less of the other. Oh, this was not a good load. Not that good. Oh well, not bad. Could have done it a bit better though. But we will get money, and let's go and check in on our cotton. Almost done, I think. Almost done. This is a much nicer field, so if you can get these two fields connected and touched up a bit and add that field later on, it might be good. So we have got our cotton almost planted, just this bit and that bit to go. Then we've done the cotton bit. That we can do at the moment. We most likely shouldn't have, well, I'm glad we got the big one, but definitely it is something we will need to consider very carefully in the future. I mean, we are going to do a lot of cotton. That is as it is going to be. It is not going to be a once-off cotton thing. I don't want to just do cotton, as I said. I don't want to get rid of our other things, because our other farm equipment We might later use. We might later go into other stuff as well. We might not just do cotton. I mean, our cotton I want to keep around the home farm as such, because it is a very, very difficult thing to drive a cotton harvester. It is unwieldy. It is very nimble. It can really turn on a dime. But it is, because it's so nimble, it's a big size, it's unwieldy, it's big, it's nimble, and it's still an unwieldy thing. Which just almost doesn't make sense, but I mean, it's big, it's unwieldy, it's a terrible thing to use. You struggle with it. It can take a turn, as they say, on a dime, and that makes it very, very uncomfortable to drive. Especially on the road. Harvesting on the field not so much, but the moment you get on the road, AI just doesn't do it. You can't use the AI. AI just goes, no, sorry, I do not like this, I'm not driving this thing. And if your AI worker tells you hell no, you are screwed. You are somewhat screwed. If your AI worker doesn't even want to drive the thing, you should know. It's a bitch on the road. You put your AI worker to drive this thing and says, no. It just doesn't even start. It goes, no, I'm not driving this. You do not pay me enough to drive this machine. I wish you can get an AI worker to load this stuff. Let's go over, I think this one is done. We think it planted everything. Looks like it. It's all in a growing stage of weed. Yes, so now it's done there. Good. Good, good, good. We can go. This one is still working. We can cue this thing, drive off with this. Select it there and then return. Oh no, 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 we don't want it. No, no, no. Shit. We need to unload it first. Oh, I forgot. We need to unload it first. It needs to be unloaded because it's containing things. It's still containing a lot of seed, a lot of things. I forgot. Ooh, I almost returned it. And if you return it with everything still on it, you lose it. You don't get paid for it. It's not, oopsie, sorry old boy, you returned this with a full load, you know? It's, you return it, it's done. It's gone. It disappeared into the mists of the game. Whee! Oh no! And whoa! And E! That is not on, old lad. That is so not on. We'll dump you and later on remove you. Now I hate it that the seeds come out in this way. I truly liked the the little seed packs. It really looked good. Return. Yes, I want to return you. I'm finished with my planting for the day. With you anyhow. Now where did we park the roller? We need to find the roller. Let's see, can we find it? Where did we leave it last? What is that? No, that's not that. No. 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 There's the roller. We really need that shed. One, to put some of the stuff in, and other way to put an anchor point so that we know more or less where our different stuff is. And at the moment we don't have that potential visual anchor point, so everything is just all screwed around. And I wanted to get the bigger, the nicer shed, the one with the solar panels on it, but I'm gonna end up not doing it simply because it is expensive. And did we plant all of that? I think, well, maybe not everything. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. So we might, I say, get the shed. After we unload or load all of this. And it's 1400. I hope we get finished with this tempting 20,000. I should have known that thing will keep us busy until midnight. We have done some interesting screw-ups on this channel before. I know the one here we did those sea harvests, and we just kept harvesting and kept harvesting, and it didn't end, and it didn't end, and it didn't end. No, don't do it there. You might not. This forklift does have a better grip than the tractor does on the things you load on it. It doesn't have a perfect grip on it, but it does have a better grip on it. We still can screw it up, but then we can screw up anything. We are terribly good with screwing up things. It's something we like to do. And I'm amazed that that it didn't really fall off. That's already a wow. Now we have to, maybe, hopefully they will put some more there, but I think this one is too much in the center for it to do that. Okay, there we go. This is not going to be a full load, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to have a crazy load with crazy step-ons to do. It's not, for us, this is not a bad load for all of that. It's just, and then to really see when this thing isn't where it should be. Get this stuff on without doing that. Well, I hope you stay there now. Another good reason not for loading this morning is it just doesn't want to do what we want it to do. Get around that pallet there as well. Where is that pallet there? Yeah, it is around that pallet there. We do like to see wood pallets because it means that we can deliver stuff, and but to load them, it's getting frustrating. I hope you are done. You know, you are still busy. This is going to take a while. This is not the big roller. I think we can pull the big roller, but yes. That's also something we might need to be getting, is the big roller. Especially because we are going really big with our fields. And since we are planting everything the same day now, we want to get everything rolled. Everything is in our first stage of growing. I would like not to use herbicide on our field, but I mean, well, in game it doesn't really bother me. Yeah, it's not. If you want to go really green, herbicide isn't really the thing to go with. And it would be interesting to know if the game ever will have something to replace herbicide by. So now we need to go to this side. No, you don't, you thing. Shut off. Go the hell up then. Stay there. Put you on there, so stay. Yes. There we go. I think we can go and drop some wool off. And mind you, did we actually turn on? Let's see how these things are going. This thing isn't even turned on, I think. Yeah, it's still deactivated. There we go, sorry. No, we screwed up. This one is done, and it's not full yet, so we'll deactivate you for now. We'll see if there are any more wood to take. So definitely we will need more wool bales. And yes, we are giving priority to, and it will not be from you today. We are giving priority for the wool to our other machinery. Alright, we're giving priority for the wool to our rope making because we want to go and deliver the other piece of rope. We need one more rope. We need well, frankly, a lot more rope. Oh, did that thing fall over? Yeah, it did. Now we'll just drive it out of the way. Because we can't just, might not be the best implement to do it with. Forklift. Here we come. I just need a forklift to use for this. Oh, we need to reset it. Either one of how many options. Let's just drive it out of the way. There, far enough out of the way. We'll reset too late. We could have just reset it. Because we'll most likely will need to reset it to get it on its wheels again. Okay, let's just leave it there. I like the pellet seat because it is cool. Let's see, I'm not in a good place. So we do have 60 something. I might just switch off the shift again because I could buy the other little field, but it's not really gonna make that big of a difference. Yes, for ploughing. Is this done completely? Let's see. We need the this one rolling. It's complete. Not this one. This one, yeah. Rolling is not complete yet. It's still going. It's not stuck. Oh no, it's going. Okay, so rolling definitely is not complete on you yet. And then I have to complete all of these rollings. So this is going to take a long time. Could have added another shed here. You can't really sell the other stuff until the rolling is done. We are gonna get the bigger roller sometime as well, because we do need rolling, stuff needs rolling. And again, money. A lot of stuff we need, a lot of stuff we need money to get, and a lot of stuff that's really expensive to hire, or it's going to become expensive because you're gonna need them maybe not the next day. And all of these little expenses is taking more money. I wonder if we can pull it with this one. Okay, so everything is out of the way for if we want to plant the shed. Everything literally depends on what we get for this load. Are we gonna get enough to justify me either buying the other field and sowing that tomorrow in March, or well, doing something else. It can drive. Whether or not it wants to drive, that is the question. It's not that big a load. We had bigger, but I don't think this tractor pulled them then. And again we got to go way out here for it. Well, this thing is making progress. That thing is making progress, and this thing actually wants to drive. Which is amazing of itself. Cool. Okay, this thing is done rolling. We do need the other. Of course it will finish on the other side of the field that we want it to finish. But this thing at least is rolled and ready. Most likely we will need to do some spraying or weed removal tomorrow or March or somewhere there. Damn the crop lines. Let's see if there's anything here that came to us wanting to be bought. Cultivation. We don't want to do cultivation, and I'll because it's not good for this. The farming, precision farming bit of the game just does not want to work with that, and we did cultivate it. You see, we cultivated stuff. This field really is bad. Second one, which is the third one. 1, 2. 1, 2, what is this? Yes, weed control. This one also has bad. Fertilizing. We fertilized all of our fields while we were planting. The one we did with liquid fertilizer, and the other one we did with normal fertilizer. And here's our lime. Here's our fertilizer, and our fertilizer doesn't. I don't know. We did do it with that one. Is the liquid one, and it didn't do a good job. Here it looks better, but that was we use also liquid on that. It's supposed to be look much better than it does. This is yield, which is oh come on, don't do that. Influenced by let's purchase that. Done. And it's still not. It is the first, yeah. Oh no, that's the Easter weed. So our soil is fine. That is good. Weeds is bad for that field. Fertilizer is terrible. We've got an overall score of that, and it's the same all over our fields. I don't know, they were supposed to fix grass, but it doesn't look fixed to me. It doesn't look fixed to me according to fertilizer. It just does not do so. Oh, really? Oh. Having a min tractor doing this in these light conditions, it's not easy. And you may say, yes, I should get a truck. How am I going to get a big fat truck with a trailer, with a box trailer in here for delivering stuff? You can tell me how the hell I'm gonna do that. Yeah. I even might consider it. How much did we get? Was I fast enough? 46,000. We do technically. That word technically. And now we've got the problem. We're not going to be able to turn around. Not with this tractor, not with this trailer. We're going to have to drive out the other side. I just don't think I can turn around with this. I just doubt that very much. And trying to do this in a big fat lorry, forget it. It's bad enough trying to do it with a tractor and a trailer. But navigating this with a lorry, and then we get stuck solid. Guess what we are going to do? We are going to reset this damn thing. Yes. I'll go and reset somewhere else. There we go. We are resetting. Resetting this thing. It is a clumsy thing to drive. It's clumsy. It doesn't want to do what we want it to do. It is oafish to drive. It's horrible. Okay, there it's going. Maybe I could sell that farm stall thing we've got. Just to get rid, and it will be worth it, just to get rid of some of those pieces of wall we have. Oh, stop it. Now, what is your problem now? What is your problem? Why are you having a problem? Oh God, it's stuck. Well, we're using the wrong one. There we go, it's stuck. It wasn't on the wrong thing. If you're on the wrong end of this, you have to be careful that you don't use the wrong equipment. We'll just drive the home like that. You can see here our great big cotton fields. Good. So we'll save. And then we will see how that thing is coming along. It's gonna be a longish recording again today, I think, because this thing is well working. We still need to finish that, and it is already 6 o'clock. Sorry, 4 o'clock. I'm really within two minds whether or not to buy some stuff or not. But the shed is really becoming a problem. This is the one we actually want. Of course we don't want to put it there, we want to put it here. This is the one we actually want. The one that's very much nice. It's got solar panels, You can see it is just a nice shed. But it's expensive. This one we also don't want. So what we are gonna end up getting is where is the shed we want. It's not this one. It's not that one. It's this one. There's a lot of other sheds. We don't want the big barn. We don't want that. We don't want this. This might be another one we might look at. I don't know. No, it's too much. No, there's too much other stuff going on with this shed. Let's just do this. We don't want this one as well, no. This one, a nice little other shed that can fit some of your Nissan concert hut. I did see the difference between them. The one is English, the other one is American. Nissan hut was there first, and then the concert hut came afterwards because the Nissan wasn't quite used to the Americans' conditions they faced in Asia. Oh, where are we now? Okay, now we need to go and... Okay, now let's do this way. Yeah, now we need to put you in place as you should be. You need to put you nicely in place. I don't want to place it with the other keys. How far were you? Maybe there, I think. We could maybe move a bit more. So there is a lot of space there, which doesn't want to align with our stuff there. But I might just place it with B, simply because we want to align it more or less to that. More or less to these as well, which looks like that is done now. See, we need to remember where that was, where our barn was, more or less there. We don't want a lot of space, and we don't want too much space. There. I'm thinking if I put it there, we might have a next one as well there. See, there was the barn, but the barn was a bit bigger. We could put another thing there. There's enough space for all the stuff there, and we'll just lace you. Now we could do another one just next to it, like that. But I'm not sure what the oh, oh well, it didn't place it. No, it did not. See, we could do another one literally on top of that one there. See, if we replace this one, we could do it exactly there over that one. That might be another place to, might have a different. If we are to place this one, see, this one with 150, it at least has a nice concrete floor with it as well. It's not as high as the other one. But yes. This one is done. So that is done. And yet again it is on the wrong side. And again, I hate these trend lines. So we'll just roll you lot and save. This one we'll just leave as is at the moment. I wish there was a little thinner shed that is one thing where you can drive through. I would have had space and stuff. Now I can store all of my lawn equipment. Everything there is deactivated, so we've got nothing else to do. Well, it does have a little flooring. This literally almost takes up, well, a good chunk of the available space. So let's see how much. This does seem to take up a nice big. I think the other one might be a bit smaller than this. We'll get the big stuff in first, and then we'll see if we can reverse the little ones. It is difficult to park some of this stuff. The reversing bit is the problem for me. That's why I have a drive-through that I can drive some things through at least. And it's not just practice. This is not just practice that makes it better. I've practiced a lot with this game and it hasn't made it any better yet. I'm still waiting for it to get better for me to drive. But is there wind? Is there wind? Does the wind push the rain into the shed? Oh, cool. Because you can definitely see there's wet ground. Yeah, drive into the equipment at full force so that we can break all of them while we are at it. I don't know if there's better tractors that drive better or not, but this one certainly is not the best driving. Whether it's the tractor or the driver, I don't know. Well, I do know, but yes. And it's getting late. As I said, that plough thing, I should have accepted it earlier. Do this in a proper manner, I don't know. What the hell? No, it won't work. Duck. Oh, sorry, Walter, did I just drive over you? Oh no, you had the sense to go in and out of the rain. It's just... See, this is what annoys the out of me, is being able to reverse with this equipment on. I just can't do it. There's enough space for me to park the equipment, but I can't reverse with the equipment on me. So let's do it from this way. See if we can enter the shed from sideways. Let's enter the shed this way. Hopefully not all of our equipment. Ah. It is tiring just to deal with that. And here is another place where I want to install that, so that I can just lift up the equipment and go and put it down where I want it. There's one place we really want super strength, so that we can lift up the bloody equipment and place it. I get so frustrated with this. And then the cat is also in the background, wanting to do its thing. And I just want to park these things in a nice and proper manner, Right, there we go, that I think it's going to be. You know, I just want to park it. I don't want it around with it. Another unwieldy equipment will be this. There's another piece of unwieldy equipment that will just... This is unwieldy equipment that will just have to park. The trailer, the other one we use to carry all of our pellets on, which actually the low bed, we use it enough so that I'm not going to find it a place here. And I think this shed is a bit fatter than the one with the solar panel. Yeah. I think it's a bit fatter. I think the other one is a bit thinner. Because if I can remember correctly, the other one, they didn't have, if you parked these two in it, it was full on the drive-through side. And that will be it for this. I can't drive anymore because I can't see well enough to do so. Even if there's lights in the shed, I don't know. Let's see, is there lights? I don't see lights. But at least we've got some of our equipment stored now. And yes, there might be some more bales we can sell. Sometime. Let's see. I think these might be have turned into silage by now. Yep, they are silage. Cat, no. And we could of course drive them. Let's see what their prices will do. Silage. The price will still hopefully be constant in March. Then it's gonna drop. We really should have taken it. And yes, this one is done. 20, yes. Completed, check completed, yes, and we're done. Good. Now if we go and take that in, we can't, we'll do it tomorrow I think. This thing is still working and we'll have to finish that tonight. I don't want to spend tomorrow still rolling. But that's basically it for today. We're just gonna finish this rolling bit. If we one day get the big planter, which I think we should, we can put it there. All of this we can start parking the rest in our shed. All of this can come into the shed tomorrow. No, that will be it for today. We're done. We finished the rolling. We might get a bigger roller. Let's consider it when we got you on your new field. It should finish around there. Fold it up. If you don't fold it up, it will keep rolling. And really it is difficult enough to drive this. It's difficult to see now. And we hope we are just, oh well, not quite. It's difficult for me to work in the dark. At least this doesn't need the sensors, so we can do this in darkness. Oh, okay, let's see what we wanted to check. And I'm still remembering that we want to do when we do the grass thing. Still cultivator, not. This is one of those. We'll check out the cultivator. You can see here, nice big cultivator. So if you play on the normal game, by all means do cultivating. When you do it on the precision farming one, of course, it tends to screw with your ability to your environmental score. I'm never sure where to find the cotton harvesters when they are not at home. Potato, potato, potato. Root vegetables, baling. Can't find it now. But what we want is, see this header, this roller here. Our one is a 12 meter, this one is a 27 meter. It needs 202 to 270. We do have enough horsepower for this one, of course, but we, as I say, need money first for our cotton harvester, which is this one. Let's see if we can find it here. I can never find it under harvesters. See, harvesters, and I don't think it's under these harvesters. No. It's not under these harvesters. This is forager. This is yeah, this is forage. These are all forage stuff. Levelers, that's for other stuff. Here's the this is combined harvesters, not what we want. What is these? Hey, windrowing. Oh, this is a crop thing. This is not what we want. Now, if we ever want a better harvester, we need one of these or one of these. We've used some of them, but We haven't used them on, yeah, there's big harvesters, very big harvesters, massive beasts. Still not cotton. Where do we find the cotton harvester? See, here's all the vegetables. Here, maybe. Here's the grape and olive stuff, but where is the cotton harvester? See, I never know where to find the cotton harvester. It should be somewhere. Oh, maybe here? Rice, yeah, cotton harvesters. Yeah, ours is 485,000. Which we need to get. This one is the round bale harvester, which I don't want. Here is a lot of other harvesters that looks just plain cool. Now these harvesters, the pea harvester, the bean harvester, and the spinach harvester, they are just cool. They just look cool. I mean, they simply look much nicer than the other harvesters. So we need money to get things, to get more things. And we'll just finish that. This little field we might also buy. And that basically was it. I think this one is busy. We fed it at least once, so it will keep on going. At least we can have one of that. This one is still busy enough. This one we stopped because there is not enough of that. This one is also still going. So it will work. We can cut down some trees tomorrow again and maybe spray for weed tomorrow. That might be going on. Definitely next year I'll plant grass on that field where we've got the silly crop circles going. Definitely it's raining. I do like the inside of cars and stuff at night. I do like the extra lights. Always like being a passenger in the car driving at night. Definitely the new roller is going to be on the list there after we get the cotton harvester. Definitely after we get the cotton harvester. And now we are planning again what we are going to get besides this field here. I think the next field might be here because then we can harvest all of these trees here. We might extend the field. I don't know how far we can extend it. Only by this I don't also know how far I'm gonna be capable to extend this one. I don't really want to screw with it too much. Yes, and it started snowing. A reason why we want the cotton harvester is if it rains you can't harvest cotton. So if you lease your cotton harvester and it starts raining, you are in trouble. Because yes, you can see some of the weather coming, but it might not always work properly. Definitely there's snowing in March. You can see the sunshine. There's gonna be some snowing. Sunshine again. And you can't wait too long for your harvest. If you wait too long, you only have that amount of time to do your harvest in, else your crop will wither and you will not have a crop. Okay, I think that might be one more round to go. You see, we really can't see anymore where we are. There's what, 2 rounds to go. It's still rolling. The rolling just is it not just there to push stones back in? It's gonna do 2 laps. It's also there to push the seeds in a bit better. So it's gonna do 2 laps there. We most likely will be cutting down these trees over here and over here. Then we might extend this field a bit. We'll see. Here we did extend this one. We'll cut down these trees and also extend this field around here. When we buy this one, I don't know yet if I'm going to extend it, because this is a very awkward. If I extend it, I might have to extend it all the way. This turn is very awkward, but then I'll also have to cut down trees there. We have cut down some of these trees. I wish some of the trees will just disappear when you cut it. And again, this stuff isn't really where it should be. And I wish I could remove that shed. I don't know if I remove the little gardening thing, if that would make a difference. No, that the market, the selling point, the little marketplace. It doesn't make a difference for me removing the whole head. Because that little market stall there, currently we don't need to sell stuff that badly. We might either remove it or not, I'll see. Definitely it's starting to get really, really difficult to see. Finally, it's better when you look outside this way, the sides, there. And see, there's no snow there. Look forward and look back and there's snow. See, here's no, there's no snow on the side. So you are literally driving in your own little snowfall. Either that or you're supposed to be just seeing it in light better. But your vehicle is under its own little snowfall. There's no other snow falling anywhere else. But only on top of your vehicle. A bit more, then we are done. So at least we got our shed done. We'll leave this one on the field. We still need to get rid of that. So here is our new shed. More or less where the barn was. It could have been driven a bit better into the center. Then we can get all of the other stuff put in here as well. Clean up our farmyard a bit. It will make it nicer. And this thing, we can just reset that. Because it fell over. Reset, yes. There we go. More or less the other barn was a bit bigger and a bit different, but I mean there is still enough space. We can do something here. I don't think there's another shed that will fit. If we didn't place it the way we did, this wouldn't fit in. There would still be space left. These big trailers, I don't think they're gonna fit in the farm. All of the other stuff that's standing out here, this and some of this stuff, I also want to fit in the under the shed. This one also especially, it needs to be fitted under the shed as well. Everything is hanging around here. We've got this one here. How did that get there? Oh, that one is just parked there. This one is done. So that's it for the evening. And it's done snowing as well. It's just... So thanks for watching. Please support the channel. Please subscribe. Please go and donate on patreon.com. And see you at my next game playthrough. And hopefully sometime we will get done with this playground or the pirate ship.